What's up, people? Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. I am doing great. You know, it's just one of those days where you just feel good. So I'm feeling good today. Sorry I missed last week's video. I was on a project that it was probably one of my favorite projects I've ever been on. It was unbelievable. The crew, the cast, everyone that was a part of this film, it was just phenomenal. I can't wait to start sharing more videos, more behind the scenes, more stills, and just more lighting breakdowns and everything that went into this film. Can you hear my dog? I'd like to start this video off by just giving a massive thank you to the people over at NANLITE who helped sponsor this film. Without their help and without their willingness to believe in us and our project, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish what we did, and especially at the scale and the production value that we did. They gave me this hoodie, which is pretty sweet because I love hoodies, so I'm rocking them today. So again, thank you to NANLITE, and I also want to give a quick shout out to EXPRESSWAY Cinema Rentals. They have 2 rental houses based in Philly and upstate New York, specifically Rochester. They helped us out tremendously on this project as well with providing gear, and their customer service and their willingness to help productions like ours is what makes them so special. So definitely check out EXPRESSWAY Cinema Rentals. They will definitely take care of you and they will help you with whatever you need. Dale and Melanie, the owners of a production company called XYLOGRAPH Films. They're based up in Buffalo, New York. Dale is the director of this film. He's also the writer. Melanie was the producer, and without their trust in me and without their just level of amazingness, this project wouldn't have been what it was. And I can't thank them enough for just giving me the chance to prove myself to them as a DP that I can fulfill what they were envisioning. So they are amazing human beings. And for anyone that's watching this, if you support this channel, please go in the description and click the link to their YouTube channel, XYLOGRAPH Films, and I will also link the Instagram page to their production company and the film's Instagram page called Blue Diamond. So please, if you support me, please go and follow them, follow the Instagram pages, subscribe to them, show them some love, because they are phenomenal and talented human beings, and I can't express my gratitude enough for you guys, and I really hope that this project is exactly what you hope for. So now let's get into today's video, and the title of this video essentially is what it means to be a DP on a set. And for a lot of people, it means that you run the lighting and the camera department, and you know, that's it. That's what a lot of people think, and frankly, that's true. But today I kind of want to step away from those two ideas and move into things that you might not think of, or things that only happen on set that you need to kind of learn and adapt to as a DP. So this video is going to be a little bit different as far as the role as a DP and what it really means to be a great DP. And not saying I'm a great DP, I'm learning, but these are all attributes that I know from previous experience, learning from other DPs, and just what it really takes to be the best. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the relationship with the director. On a film set, the most important relationship you have as a DP is with the director. The director is the person who sometimes wrote the story, but is also telling the story in their way. Our job as a DP, and what we really need to do, is take the written language and translate it into the visual form. So briefly, I want to go over what we did in pre-production and what helped us prepare for production, and what things that I do in order to make sure that I'm doing my job the best that I can, and I'm building my relationship with the director as fruitfully and honestly and openly as I possibly can. First and foremost, when you have meetings with the director, whether it's Skype, Zoom, or in person, I really do find that it's so important to get to know the director as a person. Regardless of the film, you want to be able to share experiences with that person. You're going to be on set with that person for 10 days, 12 days, months, whatever it is. And if you can't resonate with that person as a human being, that might not be the right fit for you, and vice versa. They also want to see you as a human being. They want to see your personality. You need to be a good human first and foremost. So moving into pre-production, there's a lot that goes into it. When you have meetings with the director, you want to make sure that you read the script, you reread it a couple times, you understand kind of what the script's about, and you have a little bit of a background as far as what you perceive the story to be. And it's really important when you have meetings with the director that you ask questions, because you really want to know what their thought process is, what their vision is, what they foresee the visual language to look like. After a couple meetings with the director and getting to understand them as a person and a human, and getting to know them as a director and what their vision is for this story, what I like to do personally is create a mood board. And here's an example of what our mood board looked like for this particular film. And I'm just going to slide through this really quickly, but this is what I created for the director to share what I envision for the visual language to be. So now, as we move into the production side of things, I can't really share much of anything with you guys besides a couple BTS shots, so you're just gonna have to wait. Sorry. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of the role of the DP is lighting and camera, and that's what a lot of people think is our job and our only job. And today I want to kind of demystify that and open up a little bit more about some personal experiences and things that I learned on set as a human and as an artist, as a leader, as so many other things that you might not think of as a DP's role. First thing I want to talk about is leadership. So whether you know it or not, a DP is a major leader on set. They have a crew behind them, whether it's a gaffer, grip, camera department, whatever it is, you have people underneath you that look up to you as a leader and for guidance. After we wrapped up this project, I felt a huge sense of accomplishment. And normally I try hard to kind of take myself down and realize certain things and just, you know, not be too overly proud of myself for things that I might have done. But I really wanted to allow myself the opportunity to feel proud of what I did. And a major part of that is the fact that I really found myself as a leader on this project. And to me, that is one of the most important aspects as a DP, is being a leader. So being a leader on set means you have to maintain composure, a positive attitude. You need to make sure that your crew is happy. You need to put them first before you. And I know that's hard for some people to think about, but for me, if my crew isn't happy and willing to do what I'd like them to do, then that makes me suffer. That hurts the whole story. So me putting them first before me allows the opportunity for them to feel comfortable, feel happy, and feel willing to do what I need them to do at a maximum effort. A lot of the times as a DP, your departments are the one that take the longest on set, whether that's lighting or setting up camera movements. To be honest, a lot of the times on this project, everyone was kind of waiting for me to finish up, and at times that was a lot of pressure. I felt a lot of pressure to get things done, and being able to hold my composure, stay focused, make sure that my crew was keeping a positive mindset and working as best as they possibly could, I feel is a great asset to what becomes a great DP and a not so great DP. Because there could be moments that I felt on set where I could have felt defeated. I couldn't have accomplished something, and if I gave up, then I benefit no one. I lose, I destroy you can't give up on set as a DP. You need to push on, and you need to make sure that you're the one leading the ship in your department. Now, the important thing that I want to note here is how you address your crew is a direct reflection of how your crew will respond to you. Now, I hope you take that really deeply, because that's extremely important. If you as a DP act like a dictator and try to force things on people and demand things and have like an anger in your voice or an annoyance in your voice, your crew is going to respond exactly the way that you're talking to them. So to counter that, on this project, I made sure that my crew knew that I was right there next to them. I'm not above them, they're not below me. We are equal and we're a team, because I can't accomplish this alone, and they can't accomplish this alone either. And if we work together as a team, coherently together, we can accomplish this as best as we possibly can for the story. I just want to talk about a personal experience I had on set, and I'm not going to talk about specifics or names or anything like that, but I felt like this was an important story to share to you guys as far as being a leader on set and controlling your emotions when there's people around you. The AC on set accidentally hit something with a cable, and it kind of blew a fuse in the camera. Luckily, the camera's fine. It was just the V-mount plate, but regardless. So I started to get a feeling that the AC was feeling like they were to blame for this situation. It was a complete accident, not their fault at all. It was just something that happens, and on set, accidents happen all the time. And being a leader, this is really important. Being a leader, you need to make sure that your crew, your team, this specific person understands that it's not their fault, that everything is going to be fine. You need to express to them that as long as they're okay, the camera is replaceable, but they are not. We need to move forward with this project. We need to finish these scenes. I need you to step away from this for a moment. Be okay with what happened. Understand that it's replaceable and it's fixable, but we need you in a positive mindset to move forward with the next couple scenes. So that was really hard for me because my camera's my baby, essentially. It's my life. But I knew that I couldn't succumb to any of my emotions that were boiling inside of me, because that would just lose all of what we had on set, all of the relationships, everything in that moment. So I dug down deep as I possibly could and made sure that I put the AC first before me, and made sure that they felt comfortable, okay, and ready to work, because we still needed to finish. So that's all I really want to discuss in this project, and I know I didn't discuss anything lighting or camera, and stay tuned for that, because as I'm going to be allowed to share stills and behind the scenes stuff, I'm going to be doing some very specific lighting breakdowns that I definitely don't think you guys are going to miss, because this is easily some of my best work I've ever done. And this was a very complex film with a lot of very complex camera movements and complex lighting setups. So please stay tuned for those lighting breakdowns. And I just want to end this by saying, if you're a DP, if you're an aspiring DP, please rewatch this video if you feel the need to, and really understand your role on set. Not just as a lighting and camera guy, but as a human, as a leader, as a collaborator, and as a team member. So that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you learned a little bit. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw a story that I put out that I'm starting to build a connections list for crew members, whether you're a PA, first AC, second AC, grip, gaffer, production, art design, I don't know, whatever you are. Feel free to DM me on Instagram with the positions that you work, your locations, and your email. I'm starting to build out my list so I do have a good connection. Whenever I do travel for work, I want to make sure that I'm working with different people, and I'm ensuring that I can give people opportunities to work. So yeah, feel free to DM me on Instagram. And again, thank you to NANLITE. If you need some lights, definitely hit them up. Thank you to EXPRESSWAY Cinema Rentals, and Dale and Melanie and everyone else. You guys are amazing. I can't be more grateful for this opportunity. Please check the description below, subscribe to their YouTube channel, follow them on Instagram, and follow the Short Films Instagram page at Blue Diamond Series. Thank you guys so much. As always, I couldn't be here without you, and I'm just, I don't know, it's just amazing. So thank you guys so much. I will see you next time.